day, this to kind of point things out. This is what I have so far. This is my Cyrus Incorporated. I named my character this based off of Cyrus from Trailer Park Boys. Very big motivator for me. This factory right here. So this is kind of where this is kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna sell all of the stuff that I'm creating here, and I think there's a mod for it. Right now, today I'm just gonna be building. I think there's a mod for it to sell the stuff that I actually create. Over here is my like weapons manufacturing, and I also manufacture robots, and then I also have farmland on top of all of my buildings. So this is kind of where we're at. The building that I'm on top of right now is like a luxury hotel / my pimp house. And I use the word pimp very carefully. This is my pimp house. I have a little outdoor balcony. I am playing with mods, obviously. That is very obvious. But that's okay. Everybody can. And I'm on Xbox One. So if you want to follow along, you're more than welcome to. But I'm gonna do a quick little run over of all of my buildings so far. Show you the insides of them. A lot of them aren't done yet. Decoration wise, most of them aren't, except for my pimp house. As you can see, I got the XO1 helmet on display. I was gonna put the XO2, but I didn't. And then down here is my basement. This is kind of like, this is my work area. So actually, this light here kind of reminded me. So in my own headcanon, Cyrus here goes into the vault, freezes. Before his son gets captured, he is taken out of the vault and is recruited by the Enclave. That's why I have Enclave armor here. And then in my inventory, I have some badass Enclave armor. And then he decides, oh no, these guys are kind of shitty with their fucking viruses and stuff. So he's like, fuck you guys. Sabotages something. Goes back to the vault, freezes himself, and then his son gets taken, and now he's on that adventure. I already beat the game. I will be doing a lot of the DLC stuff, and I'm going to record some of that. Today is just going to be building, though. I might go out into the wasteland. I do have a cheat room, so I do get all of my resources from there. Yeah. So. But yeah, that's why I have the Enclave, because my dude is, America first. Enclave first. All right. To get things started, I'm going to get into my power armor so that I can not die when I'm jumping around. Also, my guy's incredibly tall. So this game that I'm playing used to be broken. Like I couldn't do anything. And now it's not for some reason. Like I was on this game like a year ago with this character and everything broke. Also, here's a little view of my city. This is outrageous. I might go on some adventures today too. Who knows? I'm not very good at the game. I love building stuff though. All right, so to start things off, this is my first house that I built. Got a little bar here that somebody knocked over the bottles of alcohol. Fuckers. My living room. My kitchen. My patio with the grill, of course. And then good old dog meat. He's my buddy. I love my buddy. Over here. So you're probably wondering, how do you power this whole motherfucker? It's this. This powers it. This powers my whole city. And I know what you're thinking. How has your game not crashed? I don't know. I don't know how it hasn't crashed yet. This is my guard tower. To start things off, I'll go over all of my water purification. We have all of these here. I was going to automate everything with robots. So robots were going to take care of the gardens. We're going to take care of the all of the selling of my stuff. But I did the math, or by doing the math, I mean I counted. And it's going to be like 50 robots. And if anything's going to break the game, I feel like it's going to be that. But anyway, going up into the guard tower, this is not finished yet. I built this very roughly, very quickly, just to have one. I don't even have turrets up here yet. All of the power to my buildings are connected via the light posts. I haven't done anything. Of course, there's a freaking radiation storm. I haven't done anything with this building yet. Sebastian, stop. I haven't done anything with this building yet. I do have the delete all mod, so I'm able to like completely scrap buildings. There is one building that I'll get to that I didn't scrap. I actually turned that into like a little pimp. I actually turned that into like a little house with an apartment complex on top. But we'll get to that here in a second. So I still got to get to these two houses. I'm probably going to put something in this area. I don't know what. I'm thinking all of the tall buildings are going to stay over there next, surrounding the tree. But going over here, also I have Frank Horrigan as my companion. He's pretty sweet. Going over here, this is like your typical like mall, so people can buy a bunch of stuff here. It's mostly ran by robots. There's a nice little seating area. And then I don't have any paths in between the buildings yet, but I will. Going over here, this is my food factory. Right now it's set for instant taters, because I'm a big fan of those in real life. That's like the one like very obviously crappy food that I really like. So yeah, let's see how many we have so far. We have 2,000 we have 2,145 preserved mash, instant mash. And then up here we do have some like office area. I'm really tall, so I don't really fit, but man, I'm leaving some deep craters. We'll go in here. This is eventually going to be the restaurant slash bar, and it will all be ran by robots. That is the plan. But this is the bar. So far, we just have him. I've named them, but their names don't stay for some reason. I don't know why. We got some booths. The only thing I need is some proper lighting. I just have the overhead right now. But to go upstairs, these are like what I would consider the luxury apartments. These are for, in my mind, they're for like the very first settlers here. So Preston Gravy, Mama Jet Murphy. I haven't done anything to them just yet, but they do have a bed. Sebastian. Hey, Sebastian. Knock it off. Here's another one. Another one. And then, of course, is the start of my pen pass, which I really love. I'm a very big fan of my pen pass. All right, I'm gonna save my Cyrus building for last. I really wanted to put Cyrus Incorporated, but that was the first time I ever used those lights. And Frank, they look okay. They look good enough for me. My goal is eventually to use those to make like that like Japanese futuristic. It's gonna be like brutalist, obviously, with some cool lights and cool light patterns going up it. That's the plan. It's gonna be a while because I still have a building that's gonna go there, a building that's gonna go here. Sebastian, hey, stop. Give me a second. Get away from the door. Go. Obi, you too. I apologize. My dogs are dickheads.
Dude, knock it off.
Oh, butthead. All right, we'll go to the to this building. Don't ask why it's lopsided. I thought it was going to be I thought it would look cooler. It doesn't. But start things off. I haven't done anything in here except lighting, but this will eventually be someone's home. I get ahead of myself. I don't finish a building before I start another one. I get too excited. And then in here we have the apartments. We'll go up here. We have some smaller rooms. These are for like your typical like newcomers, you know. This one, we do have a lot of rooms in here. So we'll go up here. We got these rooms. And then going up again, we have these. These are slightly bigger. Don't ask why. Then up here, we have like a little rec area plus the rooms. And then we have our garden up here. And of course, everything is connected and powered through my giant substation. That's the word. Giant substation. Time to go into my weapons manufacturing plant. We'll go up here. So right now I have it set to build short combat rifles. I don't know why it's not going right now. Did I run out of stuff? There's no way. Yo, I think I did. I ran out of materials. Alright, we'll go up here. Which I've created enough that I should be fine. This one we have 2,149 Gauss rifles, 2,657 missile launchers. Same over here. Holy shit. I did not realize they were falling off the conveyor. I will lock you downstairs. Downstairs is nice. Don't worry. It's fine. I didn't realize there was this many freaking missile launchers on the ground. Jesus Christ. I don't have my ammo. Dude. You're being annoying. Every time I film, you decide to act different. You act like an asshole. I love you, but come on, dude. Up here, we are doing plasma pistols. Because why not? And Gatling. This one just has one for some reason. I ran out of materials is what happened. And then up here, cryogenic grenades and pulse grenades. This one's actually still being made. This one did not run out of materials. And then up here is my robotics division. And by that I mean just 2 robot stations that barely fit. I've been pumping out these freaking robots, man, I tell you what. And then here's going to be like one of my offices. This computer used to control the terminal. It does not anymore. Now the terminal is at Cyrus Industries. This is a Cyrus Weapons Manufacturing. Very formal. I gotta go back down. And for some reason, I don't have any lights in here. Makes it a little ominous, I reckon. I have lights in here though. I don't know why I started filming this during the rain. The rain and the nighttime. So I'm going to go to bed real quick. What the fuck is that? What are you doing in my building, dog? Alright. I do have a settler beacon going, so we should fill up really soon. And I still have to put a sign up that says Sanctuary City. Because this is like... This puts Diamond City to shame. Let's be real. So... That's kind of where we're at on this. My dog keeps moving my camera. There we go. That's where we're at on this. I think... Oh, I still haven't showed you Cyrus Industries. My main selling office. Now, again, like I said, I think there's a mod to allow specifically the stuff that I manufacture to be sold directly into the selling booths of my choosing. So like these are going to be like legitimate office drones. I don't have an armor plant yet, but I will. There's going to be robots here, you know. These are going to be like my salesmen. We'll go up here. More salespeople. More salespeople. More salespeople. More salespeople. And then these are considered my like executive salespeople. So these, they get a bigger desk. I think I'm going to make these actual settlers. And then more executive salespeople. Executive. 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 I have a lot of fucking floors. And then one more weapons executive. Weapons are going to be like my bread and butter. But of course, I also sell food. I'm going to sell armor, ammo. And then this is my main operation. I have a cool-ass pool table in here. And a balcony. The building is really tall, as you can see. It is 13 stories. It can go up one more story. But I can't put a roof on it. That's like, the walls are like the last thing that I can build. So it's going to stay just like this. But yeah, this is my cool little sanctuary city. I actually did want to start. I don't have a mission selected. So this is like the Echoes of the Past. This is for the Enclave. Vault Tech Calling. We have Far Harbor.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Yo,
Review is proving to be quite
you doing in here?
Hope you ain't one of them sins. Here to spy.
This area does get all dark because the buildings kind of block out everything, which I'm cool with. Let's see what the happiness is. Look at that, 73 and going down. Food's at 18. I don't know why it's not going up more. I don't know if the settlers like going to the tops of these buildings. They are really tall. So I was thinking about actually making some farmland. Also, it turns out a freaking Deathclaw attacked while I was building Cyrus Industries. Did not know that was happening. But we took care of business. That's all that matters. What's going on over there? Might even build some more stuff over here. It'd be crazy if you could delete the bridge. But the delete everything mod that I have does not delete the bridge, which is probably a good thing. Because if it could, I would delete it. And I would try to build a new one and it would look like shit. It wouldn't do anything. Also, I have to be real careful not to delete the road because I really want to keep the road. You're probably like, why? The road sucks. The road does kind of suck. But it's the only road that... I think it's because Sanctuary is at such a weird angle, I can't really, like, build a road. I mean, I probably could, but at the end of the day, I would have to basically restart. Now, I have deleted a full building before. One that I just didn't like. Also, this is going to eventually become the mechanic shop. I'm trying to make it like a legit city. Oh, and I wanted to point out, so as you can see, I have a lot of caps. Now, I did this, and a lot of carry weight. I did this like a year ago when I first started playing this character, and I can't get rid of them. Like, I don't know how. Like, I literally spent so many caps building those desks up there, and they won't go away. Like, I have so many. So I'm just going to keep them, because I really wanted it to be like, oh, I'm building a whole city, and like the amount of caps that I have is like how well the city's economy is doing. Because I have so many robot workers, so much manufacturing, so much purified water being created and food. Like, you'd think that this could be like a thriving city. That's not true. Not true at all. I have no way of knowing now because I have basically unlimited caps. But I do really like where I'm going with this so far. I think it's a cool idea. I think it's a cool concept. I'm a really big fan of my manufacturing and my housing and my luxury housing. I think this one is going to be my armor manufacturing. That's weird. This is going to be my armor manufacturing. Why is this thing here? Do I have to feed this motherfucker? How do I do that? There you go, buddy. Can I assign him to a store? She's a freaking meanie head, you know? That's what I've learned. Alright, so I think I'm going to start on... Cyrus Industries is fine for now. I think I'm going to start on my armor manufacturing building. And then this one is going to be... this one I think is going to be ammunition. And then this is going to be just a short, like, mechanic shop. Probably as tall as this, so like two wall lengths high, plus a roof. Yeah, I really don't want to delete the road. Let's avoid that at all costs. I also don't know if they're going to keep hammering on the side of this when I rebuild it. I hope they don't get, like, stuck. They probably will, though. It'd be kind of funny. So yeah, let's go ahead and start building. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I do plan on uploading these as long, unedited, just raw footage. I might do like a little bit of editing, probably not, but I'm gonna upload this in raw footage, so you're gonna see that like brain fart that I just had, and then I also plan on editing them down to like short 20-minute videos, short, and then I plan on doing like shorts with them too, for all you folks that don't like attention spans. I'm one of them, don't worry. Line those up. Okay. So this, I like to start my builds with the prefabs. And once I'm done with the prefabs, I will do the shell, which is the concrete. That's being annoying. And I know there's a lot of people, and I'm hoping that I have a lot of fans that just like to watch the really long content. That's what I'm praying for. But I know that there's a lot of people that don't like to do that, so I'm trying to basically like help everybody out. I think get as many people that want to watch different types of content, different lengths of content. I don't plan on just doing Fallout. I plan on doing Fallout for a while. And if the rumors are true that we're going to have, a remastered Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, I will definitely do a playthrough of those. Probably long video style. But that's the plan anyway. So this is a very monotonous process. So that's why I'm like, I need to edit this down. There's going to be people that aren't going to want to watch this. But I feel like I'm the type of person that would fall asleep to this content like this. I don't know why they're unhappy. I have so much of everything. My defense is 150. Did my defense go down? I thought my defense was higher. I also make some weird faces when I build, so don't judge me. I want this building to be so every time you do manufacturing, you have to do 2 floors basically for the manufacturing equipment to fit. I did wrestle around with the idea of making 1 gigafactory that just makes everything, but there's a lot of plots in this place, and I think it would look better as multiple buildings. So I was even planning on selling it to Preston Gravy, having him be a majority shareholder. As far as the amount of floors, look, you can only set the equipment to do one thing at a time. So, for instance, if I decide to produce combat armor, every machine that I have is going to be building combat armor. If I decide to do a different armor, raider armor, or whatever, I actually haven't looked at it, so I don't know what kind of armor I'm able to make, but same thing applies. Like, it's only going to make that armor. So that's where I'm like, do I just make that one armor in mass amounts like I did with the Gauss rifles, have it set as that for a while, and then after a little bit switch it up to the short combat rifles? Because that's kind of where I'm going. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. I would just be creating a ton, like a shit ton of the same armor. Also, as you can see, my game is absolutely hating me right now. It hates all the things that I've decided to do. The most monotonous part of this whole thing is power. Because, like, you gotta have power. More power, baby. I kind of lost track of how many I did, how many floors I've done so far. So I'm going to... Don't crash! Okay. Quick save. Frank's up there. 1, 2, 6. So if I do armor, ammo, but then I have this plot still. Yeah, this is just going to be armor. So 1, 2, 3. I can do 3 floors of armor producing. If I do a very, very tiny building. This one right here was like a big ass project. This one took me a long time. Not as long as you'd think, but still a long time. And I'm not even done with it. I still have to run the circuitry. Like I have that going all the way up. So each floor has power, but not the entire floor. So I still gotta like run these around. And I think of those as like outlets. So if you have something in that room, you just attach the wire to it. This is like the main lobby. I'm gonna eventually put chairs and stuff and Like over here will be the receptionist and blah blah blah. It'll be a robot. But I think as far as this one goes, I think I'm going to do 2 more stories. I have to do at least 2 more. I can't just do 1 unless I have like a. Actually, this one's 6. I'll do 3 more stories. That way I have like a top office-y looking area. That way it's still considered a big building. Because that's what we want. Oh God! Please don't! Please don't crash. Yeah, I don't think Todd was ever like, yes, do this. Build an astronomical amount. Turn Sanctuary into a city. Like with actual skyscrapers. No, he definitely wasn't thinking that. But, I don't even care. And you can also tell as you get higher up, the building materials don't like to act the same way as they would normally do. So that's 1. Excuse me. All right, we have all of the stories that I want. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start walling it. Now I'm a big fan of the concrete walls. It gives it that brutalist look, you know, the dreadful. Will we make it out alive? Look, we are ran by a governing party that only employs robots. His name is Cyrus. He lives up to his trailer park boy's name. So now I'm just going to put in the walls. This part takes so long. Why is that? Yo, is that really outside of the building area? I wonder if I can get past that with the place anywhere mod that I have. You might be wondering, what are the repercussions of having all these mods? Well, friend, we're going to find that out. I don't know if there's any repercussions. So far, the game is doing just fine. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so that kind of like slows down the process a little bit that I'm going to have to do that. But that's okay. I don't know why I deleted those stairs. Let's see if I can make this. Hey, let's go. Let's go. This one, we are going to do just all windows. I like the look of it. I was trying to look for some texture packs to make the concrete look a little bit better. Because right now it's a very like crusty concrete, which like, look, it fits for Fallout. I mean, none of this would be possible for one man to do in an actual wasteland situation, like, but it does work for the theme, I guess. And if I put futuristic lights on it, it'll give it that like cyberpunk look, which my goal was to stick with the retro futurism of Fallout, but like this works too. I guess it's just a matter of do what you can do. Like, come on, you stupid bitch. Damn it. And you're probably wondering why I'm doing the prefabs first. It's because I want to, I probably don't need to anymore because I've learned my lesson on how to like make sure I have enough room in between the walls for floors. But it's more of a peace of mind thing. It takes very little time to actually build the... I should have started with the ground floor rather than out. It takes very little time essentially to build this, that it's not even worth like I don't know what I'm saying. And I have to remember to quick save. I don't want to lose the building. But here's the thing, is like long-term goal for this game. I'm more of a settlement kind of guy than a like gameplay. I already beat the game, so it's no big deal. But I do like the settlement aspect. Like, of just... Why is it being stupid? Of just, like, completely turning a plot of land into a city. In my example, a city. Yeah, for some reason it's being really annoying right now. You are more than welcome to skip this if you are watching the long format version. Make sure that all looks good. Okay, only 6 more to go. Let's get after it. And I am going to power this thing My goal is to actually finish it today. Don't know how long it's gonna take. We will see. I would have been so mad if the place anywhere didn't work there. Oh god. I wonder if that means I can build outside of the boundary. So there, I know for sure there's a mod that will allow me to put a settlement building thing, contraption, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Anywhere on the map. And I got the bright idea. Now, I'm not saying that this is a good idea, but I got the idea of turning the entire map into one big city. Or, well, that was my first thought anyway. And then I was like, no, that's like, there's not even enough time in the universe to do that. And then I was thinking, well, maybe not the entire, but like, what if I expanded Sanctuary to like Red Rocket and expanded to the mountains over there, you know? Like, that would be really cool. And then I basically trashed that idea. I'm not saying it's permanently gone. If I decide to do it, I'll let you know. Actually, down in the comments, let me know if that's a good idea. I know it's probably not. Like how many buildings? I would need so... Oh, my happiness is going down. What the fuck? I have 999 power. Probably, I have way more than it just maxes out there. But yeah, let me know if that's something that I should consider. Maybe not even going that far. Maybe going to Red Rocket, but like expanding just a little bit in every direction, you know? Maybe filling up where the vault is. I'm very weary going forward with mods now because I did the old Pip-Boy 2000, the pit pad. And that completely... Luckily, I didn't do it on this game. I started a new game. And I wanted to, like, completely start from scratch. Like, build this, but, like, as legitimate as I could. But I just wanted the pit pad. But, to make a long story short, the animation for the pit pad, I guess, like, corrupted the animation for getting out of the power armor. So every time I would get in power armor and I tried to leave, I would get stuck, like, in place. Like, I could turn around. I could walk. I couldn't walk around. I could turn around. That's it. No gun. Couldn't talk to anybody. I was just stuck. So I have like 4 characters on there on my account that I just can't access. Stop being stupid. That I just can't access. And I really wanted the pit pad. And I'm not like 100% sure that it was the pit pad, but like pretty sure. because I went back to this game, and with all the mods that I have on here, with all the buildings, like this is running just fine. Like nothing weird is happening. So that leads me to believe that it was indeed the pit pad. Right. I still have 3 more floors to go. Oh god. I need to save soon. I just get into the workflow, you know. The only crash that I've had was actually when I was building that one. That was my first building that I ever did here. And it crashed the game. But no problems after that. I will say having to do the place anywhere mod for that window is slowing me down a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. This is nowhere near the building of the magnitude of the Cyrus Industries. It's small on the inside. It's not as tall. Like this is lightweight. And I decided to start with a smaller building today. Time-wise, I think it would just be faster to completely finish one. I don't know how I don't know if I'm actually going to do the finished like I'm gonna try to get all the lighting in that I can anyway. But we'll see what happens. And in my headcanon, obviously I go to the cheat room to get the resources needed to construct. In my opinion, that's just, you know, a secret loan shark that's supplying me with a bunch of materials to just get my foot in the door of manufacturing. Or oh no, bro. That was annoying. All right, 2 more to go. I think. No, just 1 more. Yes. Just 1 more. That is a great feeling. That and going back to the prefabs, it makes for some really good scaffolding. Now, I know there is scaffolding in this game, but like this is just such a simple and easy way to make sure that I don't fall. I do construct everything in power armor, so I'm not like gonna fall to my death or anything, but cool. All right. So we're going to go up here to the very top floor add some motherfucking stairs up in this joint. I don't know why I deleted this. I'm gonna have to delete them anyway. So to start things off, I do like to add a roof. We're gonna go to the concrete. Before we do that, we have to delete these. And I know what you're probably thinking. Why don't you just store them? It's so much easier to do that than it is to do that for me. Never mind. Not that much harder. Okay, let's get a roof on this motherfucker. I'm so excited to actually start manufacturing. Now I do really simple manufacturing. Like it's literally just the manufacturing machine, conveyor belt, storage. I just do a lot of. Oh God! That's okay. Why we're in power. Actually, let's quick save. See if this is still recording. We've been going for an hour so far. Let's stop it. Sorry about that, we're back. We were just working on my awesome armor manufacturing plant. Now, most of the time, manufacturing plants aren't buildings, or they're buildings, but they're not skyscrapers per se. But I don't care. We're gonna do skyscrapers. Why is this not working? Oh, there we go. The roof's pissing me off, I tell you what. All right, we're gonna go down a level. This is the most time-consuming part of the process, and that's just, building. All right, so that's going to be, the top floor is the main office. So we're only going to do a floor here. And then we're going to go down 2, do a floor. You'll see. You'll see what I'm getting at. If you don't know what I'm talking about, which you should. Simple stuff, man. Come on. So for those who have seen the show Fallout season 2 so far, I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it. But I'd like to know your thoughts on Ben Linus, the Dharma Initiative. So I think it's spoilers ahead. I think it's really cool seeing the Enclave. The Enclave is one of my favorite factions because they're kind of just like they're in the shadows, but they also hold so much hidden power in the Fallout universe that like not many people know about. And I just think it's a really cool concept. So I'd like to know your opinions on everything going on in the show right now. Again, I think it's a really cool concept that like that they're doing like they're showing the Enclave, and like obviously in season 1 you see them. You see the super mutant being carried away on a gurney, and like are they doing like another like Frank Horrigan thing? That'd be sick. I really was a huge fan of Frank Horrigan. I've only played the original game once, and it was a long time ago. It came out before I was born. But I don't know. I just the whole vibe of Fallout is really intriguing to me recently. And I'm going to go to bed here soon so that I have content that my viewers can actually see. Is the sun rising or coming up? Is that it? Sweet. Gonna go down again. All right. Yeah, sun's definitely going down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave. This is the building so far. I want to do cool glowing signs like that on all of them, like Cyrus weapons. It also kind of sucks having my house on the top floor. But I do have a fast travel pad right there, so. It's January 10th, 2288. And we are building Sanctuary City. Just you and me. All of you and me. It's gonna start dark. I apologize, but it'll brighten up in like an hour or like 30 minutes, whatever the length is for a day. Sorry, Sebastian. Just making sure that's still filming. Can you guys see me? I hope so. Hope I don't look weird. Look at all these settlers.
Can it wait?
Who are you?
Easy living? This ain't.
Wow, the blue light really sucks. It's probably not good for your eyes either. Fuck. Alrighty. Go down. Do it again. And go down again. All right. All right. So we have all of the floors established now. Freak, get out of my way! All of the floors established. It's a very dark and gloomy building so far. Nevertheless, it is a building. And it will host the manufacturing of armor. Now we just need to figure out a way to get up there. Like, get up to the... I want the manufacturing conveyors to go this way. And then you can like walk around, obviously, and I'm thinking the stairs can go here. So what I might do is something like this. No. Here, let me try this. Does it not want to do it? course, we're going to need safety, but I'll do that on the way down. Why is that not? Oh. Second door. Oh God. This is going very well so far. I'm very happy with this. We have access to the top floor. Now we're going to cool. All right, we got access to the top. Oh, fusion core's almost dead. Now we need to get some power in here, and this is how I like to do it. Good decorations, floor coverings. We're just gonna get power all the way up, real quick, and then we'll start lining it. So we're gonna go here. Steal power from our main power source here. Grab the mat. Tell Frank to move. Gonna do it again. We're going to repeat this process as many times as we need to. I wish Frank wasn't in the damn door. Grab this. Run upstairs. Put it here. Which I forgot to connect these last time. So I'm gonna do that right. And I'll do it again. This is the most tedious task, is the electrical. Dog's snoring right now. He's being a little baby. And now we have power. All right, now we have power going all the way up the building. We just need to surround the building now with the connectors. And that will ensure that the whole building has electricity flowing through it. I was gonna get the mod where you have like the concrete is the connector, but then I was like, man, that might be too much. I just didn't go through with it, and I probably should have. How do I want to do this? I don't think I need to do that. I was gonna say if Frank's big ass head is in the way, I'm gonna be pissed. Floor number 1 is done. Let's knock out floor number 2. Will you stop making weird sounds, bro? This is a very fun process. You just kind of have to like lock in and just do it. My happiness is going down. Why is the happiness going down? No. Okay. I think one more floor. Two more. Okay. Come on, let's get it. Go as fast as we can. No mistakes. In case you're wondering what the weird, gross larping sound is, it's my dog. Butthole. So many wires, so many concrete walls. This is making me go insane. Okay, I think this is the last one. Oh my god. It's really not that bad. What's gonna suck way more is the lighting. Okay. Okay. Okay, the whole building is wired now. Time to test it out with some lights. We're going industrial in here. You know, there's no reason to have nice lights. I don't even care if they're lined up. They'll be fine. What are you doing, Sebastian? What are you doing, Sebastian? You little baby boy. Alright, top floor is lit. Let's do all of the other ones now. Sweet. Okay, cool. I was a little worried that they wouldn't light up. But they do, so no problemo. What's really awesome about these lights is if you get too close to them, they just merge to the other side. And it's like super not frustrating at all. We're almost to the point where we can add the stuff that will make us the money. The money that I have too much of already. Only 2 more rows, 2 more floors to go. Not too shabby. Do 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 do. Now, I know a lot of you like seeing the decoration part of Fallout builds. I'm gonna decorate it eventually. I'll probably have a video where I'm like, you know, upgrading the weapons manufacturing building. And that'll be where I'm like decorating the inside. Doing like the lighting, the futuristic like cyberpunk lighting on the outside. Adding chairs. Really a bunch of other stuff. Like that's gonna be, the revisits are gonna be where I do the majority of the decorating. Because this city, for being honest, is gonna take a while. If you would like a plan, my plan on it, my plan is to do the buildings. So delete the plots, build the building, establish what that building's going to be, and actually like have the building operational. And then once I have all the buildings that I want, I'll have other videos where I'm actually decorating it, making the city look a little bit more like a less depressing city. Because like if we're being just completely honest, the way it is now, they're pretty depressing. But that's when I'm gonna do all the fancy lighting and really, really bring it to life. And this isn't gonna be, I mean, Sanctuary City, you know, it's an awesome city. It's not gonna be the only one. That would be outrageous. I'm gonna get some wall lighting in here. These bad boys. We have lighting. We have power. We have a lot of power. Basically unlimited. We have more power than like the actual like city before the war. So now we're gonna set up our manufacturing. I'm thinking I want two. So yeah, this is gonna be the armor plant. We're going to set these up on each floor. The goal is to just mass produce a shit ton of armor in a fast amount of time. Now, you don't actually need these. Like, you can go directly to the storage. I just like it. Just like the look of it, really, more than anything. I haven't saved in a while. Should probably do that. People can still fit in between. So when I do the decorating of these buildings, I'm going to have storage here. It's going to have a row for different types of armor, and I'll have it labeled too. Oh, I need to power those. Yes. Then I think the secret sauce is whenever you go to save, go really far away from the building, really slowly. I'm going to leave now. Excuse me, Frank. So the building is operational now. This is our armor manufacturing plant. It looks pretty key. Let's see if that building adds to the skyline.
This place is starting to look like a proper home.
You're damn right it's starting to look like a proper home, Mama Murphy. Stupid bitch. So it kind of adds to the Skyward.
You should be commended for a job well done.
That one will add a lot more. Anyway, this is becoming a very dense building. This one, my old home is also going to become a building eventually. Just not right now.
Out here,
Yes,
you gotta
sir.
take things one day at a time.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I love that. I love my giant city. We're gonna go up to the top. And I don't have elevators in this because the elevators, the floors don't line up with the floor, like, heights. Like the wall heights, I mean. I don't know why they decided to do that. Aluminum, ballistic fiber, adhesive. Okay. We're gonna get the materials. And we're gonna start rolling. Why I keep rolling. That should be enough. Please don't crash. Come on. Stay with me. I've decided we're just going to use one for now for the example. Because this is going to take a while. But this should create quite a bit. There we go. So anyway, so now we're manufacturing those. We're gonna go over to my head honcho building real quick. That, as you can tell, I still haven't powered. Whenever I do the decorating of this one, I will also film the powering of it. I mean, it's all gonna be like, you know, sped up for you guys. But just so you know. This dude's tripping me. What do we want to make? Ooh, we need a lot for that. Well, anyway. We'll go back over there. All right, so this was my nice little thingy. My nice little armor manufacturing building. Next video, we're going to start on the ammunition building. That's going to be this one right here. And soon, Sanctuary City will be thriving. And until next time, thank you for watching. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.